Hello. Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Skirt. Let's see who's here. Who's here? Give me a second, everybody. Go to the comments. Welcome in, Melissa. Hello, Casey. Hello, Diamond. Welcome in, ladies. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Hi, Alban. Hi. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to those who do. Happy Easter to those who do. And if you're new, welcome in as well. Okay. Good. Usually, when I set this up, it'll try to talk to me in the headphones. It didn't this time. I don't want to hear it. So, we're gonna do a different reading. We're gonna see what may come in for all signs. Okay. With this new tarot deck, Heaven on Earth. Okay. We'll let some people find that we are live and active. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Susan. Hello, Moon Goddess. Tiger's Eye. Hey, Jack. Captain R. Hooks. What's up? I just cut my fingernails like the worst time. I've been having to open so many things that you could use fingernails for. Oh, these are really, really stuck together. You're going to have to give me a second. That way I don't get any too stuck and miss a card. Wow, look at it. It's like bricks of money, almost. Wow, they're stuck. Oh, there's the sun card. Okay. Sun and the moon are together. Let's see. Oh, my Lord. The Fool card, Aries. The High Priestess. Okay, just give me a second. I got to get these all unstuck. Wow. At least they're easy to do it. Watch. It's like the way they feel. I like the back of them. How do you guys want to do this? I'll tell you what I was thinking. Oh, here's the other Leo card, the Strength card. How do you all want to do this? So, do you want me to keep them all upright? Or do you want me to have them all mixed up? Let's see what you guys say. That one's not stuck. Nothing. Look at this. Oh my God. I have some cards to go through. Come on. Wow. You gotta be kidding me. That's just an opening card. 2 opening cards in here. That's good though, because when I put them back, it won't be a problem. Listen, you can hear it. It won't be a problem when I put them back. Mix it up. Mix. I got one upright. One upright. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Thanks for your patience for this. I tried to be all like snazzy and open the box with you just to find out you got to sit here with me and go through every card. Wow. There's more than one on this hand. Let's see. Okay, let's keep going. Come on now. That might help. Helped a lot. Now, just give it a, make it a little faster. Top and bottom. Should help. Didn't help as much as I wished. Helped a little, but not enough. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be here all night. Ay, ay, ay. Victory. Four. That's the 4 of Wands. Okay. 2 of Wands. It's hard to read their writing, so I'm gonna have to just pay attention to the illustration. It's easy enough. Here we go. Yeah, that's still the 9 of Pentacles. See, I couldn't tell if that would have been the 9 or the Magician. This will be interesting. Some of them it's very easy to tell. Some of them not so easy. That one's simple. All right. Almost through them, guys. So I think. All right. All right. One more thing, guys, and we'll start. Welcome in. Please like on your way in. They're all here. Okay. All right. We're good to start. Thank you for your patience. All right. I'm going to catch up with some coffee. Here we go. Hopefully you all had a lovely Easter, by the way. A lovely Easter. Before we do a tarot thing, I want to tell everybody, whether the people catch this or they rush to getting their answers, the Hermit card in a little bit, wanting to know secrets, whatever that's about, just be careful of scammers. I got this energy earlier today where there's a lot of that going on, and it's going to continually get worse. So watch out for people trying to scam you with products that you may think you're interested in, that it just ends up being scammy. All right? Just be careful of that. I feel like it's at an all-time high, to be honest. Buy this ab thing because it'll give you a 6-pack. That's bullshit. Buy this car thing because it'll increase your gas 30%, 15%. It's all scammy. There's a lot of I know that. Just be careful, okay? I don't want anybody to get scammed out of their money. It's just like that's the worst feeling. I don't want anybody to be emotionally, upset about a situation like that. Let's see what we get. We're gonna start with. It could be anything, guys. Whether it's a product in your car, whether it's an ab machine that's supposed to give you 10-pack abs, it's a bunch of bullshit. Just be careful because it could be a wanting to look at a purchase, especially if it's online. I get you're going to see a lot of scammy shit online, more and more. So watch out for that, all right? All right. All right. Here we go. My wrist is sore. All right, let's see. Ooh, I want to see what flipped over my finger. 10 of Cups. Excuse me, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's the 9 of Cups. Some people could get lucky in love, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Things could start turning for people in love. Who am I going to start with tonight? I think we're going to start with Earth signs. This is the Earth and Heaven deck. We're going to start with Taurus. We're going to start with Taurus. Here we go. Here we go. All right. It's almost warming up down here. Turn that off in a minute. May show up for zodiac sign of Taurus. Victories. Oh man. Victories and getting over things of the past. A lot of you are going to have victories and getting things done over the past. Things that have happened in the past, they're going to come to completion. I don't feel like they're going to be a problem anymore. I see you that's balance. When it's in reverse, that means the balance, it's either on its way or the things of the past are done. There's something that to me that tells me you've completed some. I'm not going to tell you that you've completed karma, Taurus, but I am going to tell you you've completed hard situations, or you're on the ways with that, on the verge of it. It's either you're on the verge or you will, like you did or you will, kind of. That's what I feel by looking at those three. Let's go for Taurus. What's the message? Add to this, or do say something completely different. What do we have? Some of you, it was battles with a lover. It was more of a sex thing, sex committed energy. A lover's in reverse. It's something that was lusted over. Give me something else. It's more of a fun thing. I feel like it was fun until it was, it was over when it's over. Or you had your fun. That was the judgment that you had to go towards or go with for the time. I get like this, it's no biggie energy on you. Whatever, let's go. Here we go. Here we go. You're probably a woman. Oh my God. This is the Princess of Wands. And I feel like the judgment is you're like, it's no biggie that it's over. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, some of you, if you were wanting to see a victory happen, you have the attitude or mentality now that it's no biggie that you didn't get to that victory with that person. The Sun card showed up. You maybe weren't able to pursue the happiness with them. Let's see what we got. Some of you might have left them to pursue your passions. I'm going to say your passions or the things that you're destined to go after. I feel like that is something important to say right now. All right. You might have enjoyed the company. Like that's the Ace of Wands, and I dropped that under the Lovers. You might have had some real good times, is what that tells me. If you know what I'm saying. All right, give me something else for Taurus. But it doesn't look like you're working on that situation. If you're working on anything, I feel like you're working on you. Something like you're working on you for the zodiac sign of Taurus. I get that energy on those. Let's go. King of Swords, taking charge, taking action, kind of heating the way or designing the way, looking at things for where you want them to go. And I feel like you're chasing after the judgments. All right, something else. They came flying out, slapped me. You may also not feel like you're, I'm going to say, I feel like you may feel like you're not stuck on celebrations at this time. There's two messages. So some of you aren't stuck on past situations that you had to get over. Others of you, you're not worried about, to me, it's feeling like you're okay with love not showing up. Right now, I feel like you're more focused. You have a very, like, I need to focus on my independence energy. Because you don't want to be defeated. And you're more focusing on where you can put the work and effort into, is what this tells me. Give me something else for Taurus. Flying out, what do you get? Some of you, the easy message is you've been putting a lot of work and effort in at night, or it took a lot of strength to walk away from something you were attracted to, sexually attracted to, mind you, at that. Temperance. I do feel like you're putting a lot of work in, though, as well. And not letting anything defeat you at this time, or wanting to feel defeated. That's going on top of defeat. Because you're more focused on what you can manifest at this time. I don't feel like you're worried about what you had to, look at this, leave behind. I don't feel like that's your energy right now, Taurus. Not at all. And I feel like you came to the conclusion that you couldn't self-sacrifice any more your energy or time on a situation. It would have made you feel too depleted, or I'm going to say it, gotten away. And you don't want to be obsessed or distracted right now. You might have had to give it a lot of thought to cut that offer down, or to walk away from a committed situation. Because maybe it was fun to play with. I'm going to tell you, but I see you moving on, Taurus. Hopefully these are making sense for you guys. Let's keep going. Queen of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles. So that tells me you're very passionate and independent about your career. And outside of that, you're not letting anything make you feel hung up. You're trying to focus on not doing that. And look at this, and getting your career more in where you want to see yourself go. Looking to please and balance out the situations. Some of you were hoping to get both at once. I'm getting that energy without the tarot. I just me feeling when I'm getting off the tarot and then going into what I feel. It's like some of you might have wanted both, but then you started focusing more on career than love. I just feel like you knew that was the right call. Here we go. What else is here for Taurus? It did want to come out. I love when this is, I know this deck's going to like me. That tells me this deck's going to like me. So Knight of Wands is reversed. You let go. Is that the Knight of Wands? Yeah, excuse me. King of Wands is reversed. So you let go of a connection, or understood it was probably best to move on from the situation. Emotionally, it might have taken a little out of you to do it, to commit to it. Maybe to put your heart more focused on, I'm going to say more focused on career. Queen of Wands is now here. Clarify these two. You keep going back to knowing, I get the energy like you somehow know that you have to invest in you, or the things that are important to you right now. The message doesn't want to change. It keeps showing me the same, like too much. I feel like you don't want to have a lot of stress to focus on, and you want to bust out with a lot of career goals and see them come to fruition. It's not. I don't feel like you're hung up on love. So if you're a Taurus and you're desperately wanting somebody to come back, I'm probably not picking up your energy. Why is this here? I'm going to tell you something. I feel like even if it doesn't feel like it's there for you, so if you're like a single Taurus, whether they threw you out, you threw them out, whatever the story for you is, the message that indicates to me is you may not be as focused on love. You may be more focused on career, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that you won't end up getting love. I have the lovers. I have the lovers. Excuse me. That's not the lovers. I have the Two of Cups in reverse. I have the High Priestess in reverse. I have the Two of Wands upright near the Two of Cups reversed. I have the Wheel. Then I have you going back as the lady who's trying to, handle her business, her finances. Because look at the next card. Money situations, maybe family situations. Emotionally putting that. I feel like that's where you're putting your efforts in. It's family and money. Or if you're single with no family, it's on you. And career. That's what I have for Taurus. Here we go. We're going to move on. So I may do that for a while. I couldn't get out of that energy. It just didn't want to go. It seems like career is more of your outcome for a while. A lot of you have probably been focusing on that. If you had to change careers, maybe I should ask that. Show me, before we jump off Taurus, let me see if I can get anything else. See if I can get anything else really fast. Show me anything else you can for Taurus, unless it's going to show me the same thing. And I'll know when I look down. Let's see what we have. Yeah, okay. 3 cards. So when it comes to the past of love situations, you're not playing with it right now. You're playing with the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's gonna tell me the same thing in a different way. All right, so you're looking more like very independent. Whether now could be vice versa. Whether you're a woman or man, you could be doing that. So here we go. All right, let's go to Virgo. There you are. Virgo. Here we go, Virgo. Virgo. Some of you Virgos could be wanting to move. Either feeling like it's the best bet to move or knowing in the future you're going to move. Some of you Virgos could even be playing with the emotions or the feelings of where am I going to go? Whatever that's about. Here we go. Let's go. That's just with me looking down, shuffling, and running. Let's go. Here we go. Uh-oh. It's going to be a scrambly one. Definitely thinking about... Virgos may be very up in their heads a lot right now. I feel like you are up in your head, whether you're trying to focus on thoughts and spirituality and decision making. That's what it's showing me. Here we go. Show me something for the sign of Virgo. What is this? Some of you want a peaceful decision? What? I get it. I don't almost feel like I don't need the tarot tonight. Whether it makes sense for you or maybe it's the right people will see this later, whenever. I feel like Virgo, what I'm feeling on your energy I feel like you want a peaceful decision, and you do not really want to be feeling like you don't want anybody's anxiety coming at you, near you right now. You're just not having it. You're trying to move out of that, whether it's relocate away from that energy completely or move in general because of the way you feel. Hold on, give me something else. Some of you know that there was a man in your life that caused you so much chaos that you can't focus on it. That's what it's telling me. Hold on. Some of you are well aware that it's got to be behind you and stay behind you. I feel like you know that if you don't listen, whether it's a man, a woman, whoever this Virgo is for, because some of you it may be like a woman. It's just somebody who would upset you is what this message is showing me. Whatever it's about, I feel like you're striving for peace. But at the same time, Three of Wands, you're also, this tells me you're at a distance or you don't talk to them or they don't talk to you. And I feel like she's got her back to it and is trying to observe balance. Let's keep going. Signs that it could be Libra, Pisces, Cancer, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what I'm seeing. Here we go. Clarify these two down here. What's going on for Virgo? Uh-oh. Gotcha. So when it came to a situation, there might have been a situation you dealt with, Virgo, where every time you tried to get the victory, you knew you couldn't, like, it wasn't worth pursuing. Basically following the other, just it needed to be left behind. And I get like a strong, I need to ignore this or block this energy, not contend with this energy. Because if you did, it was like a shattering effect. It made you feel shattered inside. And I think you are more than aware of it for your story. Because the next two cards say there's no secret. You needed change from this situation. Let's go. What's here for Virgo? Show me something. It's got to jump. I'm not pulling it unless that feels right. Whatever this is. So this is going to be for some of you. Some of you could have felt like there was somebody in your energy smothering you or smothering more of things that I feel like a smothering energy. Let's go. The Empress reversed. No, let it jump. Oh, almost did that one. Something to deal with where whatever was either smothering you or not showing any true form of change. Clarify. What's going on? I just saw the Hermit. What's going on? Clarify. You had to stop looking at it, dealing with it. I have the Princess of Cups in reverse, emotionally detached from it. It wasn't the right judgment, and you may have found it to be extremely toxic. Emotionally, you knew this needed to be cut away from you. You were like, hell no, this needs to die or move away from my energy. I feel like this was really hard for Virgo. Virgo, I do feel like this was really hard for you. I feel like your heart didn't want to let go or want to believe a situation for what it was. And this may have occurred over a long period of time. I just felt from down to up here, like my insides just expanded, like it was trying to tell me that you've dealt with this for a long time. Here we go. And now you don't want to feel like that anymore. You want to feel like that. The sun. You want to be happy. I feel like you're focused on happiness. Anything else for Virgo? That it wanted to come out. I should have just took it out. I was staring at it. The King of Wands. And you're not really gonna, you're very determined to stay in your happiness. Fight for your happiness right now, Virgo. Build on your happiness. Nothing's gonna get in your way. I have a message I don't think I've ever given you. Whatever this was, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. Whatever this was, it's like you've got the Eight of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. Stay busy at what you're good at, and don't let anything distract you. Stubbornly stick on that, like white on rice. Don't let anything distract you, because I feel like this is the great distractor. Something's going to try to distract you. It may try to come in, emotionally disrupt you, or throw you off from what you're doing. Basically, be that behind you while you're on a ladder busy and people are looking up to you, trying to talk to you. It's like, listen, I don't need to fall off this ladder. You know, I'm putting the work on me. I have the strength to work on myself. Who does that? Who? You just came out right after. You. This may contend with a situation that dealt with somebody you cared about, whether it was a family member or a lover. That is the Lovers. And I get this energy like you may have at one time wanted to make things work or mend a situation, but it became something that you no longer could put the effort into. You could no longer, you couldn't feel, I feel like you could high and dry. I can't feel stuck to a situation. Balance reversed. I get this message. I'm not going to stress about balance or the lack of passion that I had in a situation, but I'm going to keep my heart open and look for the new things to arrive. Something like that on you. Looking out, looking ahead, making the decision, heading the course. Don't let anybody distract you right now. Or I'm going to tell you, somebody could be trying to put a stop to somebody's plans out there. Just be careful of that, because I'm feeling that energy too. Just somebody out there specifically needs to hear, watch out. Somebody could be trying to put a stop to your plans. I definitely could. I'm going to say it. Some of you, it's a past love situation. And you might have been married to this individual. I feel like somebody's trying to either hold something off from the past from you, or slow down a process. I hope that ain't you doing it. Others are trying to let go of what had happened in the past, is what it's telling me, and not play with it. That's what I see for Virgo. It's warming up down here. Okay. Here we go. On to Capricorn in a minute. Your message is simple to me. Don't let anybody try to distract you or throw you off of your vision, Virgo. I feel like you may see that come up in the next month or two, or somebody tried to. Just watch out for scheming. Somebody could be scheming on you, trying to scheme or scheme their way in or something like that. That's what I'm getting. I didn't care for that, but that's kind of what I saw with the tarot. Let's go to. Maybe you already dealt with it. Maybe it's bringing up past energy. Let's go to Capricorn. I'm going to drink some coffee, shuffle, and then we'll do Capricorn. Let me see who's up in here. I'll say hello to some people real quick. What's up, PJE? Welcome in, April Williams. Here we go. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Here we go. Hello, Mamacita Clarkson. You come in and then you always miss when you come in. I'm trying to catch more people when they come in so I can say hello to them. So many people have come in and I've been like, hi, this one, hi, that one. And then if I skim through the chat like a day or two later, I'm like, oh, damn, that person said hello and I didn't see them. And I've done it to a couple people. I don't look at the screen all that much. I really try to focus, unless I'm talking to you like this, I really try to focus on the message I see. Welcome in, Positive Vibes. Hello, Stacy. Angelina. Hey, Julie. What's up? Sylvie, welcome in. All right. What's here for Capricorn? What needs to show up off the title I made this? What needs to show up for that? What may happen? For Capricorns. There we go. I don't want to shuffle these too hard. I don't want to break them in too early. Here we go. Capricorn, what do we got for you? I feel like somebody's revisiting a situation is what that says. Somebody's revisiting a situation. So you're doing it, or the person, either you're revisiting a situation or somebody's thinking about doing it. The 10 of Swords, the seven of hold on. What the hell? Somebody's not over a situation. Clarify this card. I understand what you're doing. Upright, yes. Reverse is no. What do you got? What do you got? It's definitely there's a situation. I have to tell you what the cards are telling me. You're probably you could have dealt with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If this is going to make any sense to you, maybe a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's one of those three signs, definitely. So that's all I see in front of me. But somebody is wanting to revisit something that ended in shambles, that there was no communication, another person was ignoring or blocking them, wasn't working with them, and now they want to revisit it and they want to have sex. King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. There's no communication, or it's very little communication, but they're trying to come back in and get in. You know what they're trying to do. If you need me to tell you, come on. That's what it says. Passion. So 10 of Wands. They were wounded. They were conflicted with the 7 of Coins. They were wounded over a situation, maybe a battle with you. It could have been an a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like the Taurus or a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I feel like the Capricorn is chasing after. It's either chasing after a situation that was heavy or hard to see it was too dark. There was too much dark versus light in this. I don't like that. The sun's trying to hide in the background. The whole sky's not, it's all gray and black. Look at the sun's gray and black. The situation here, it lacked communication for a while, or just getting across. Growth. It also lacked growth. I feel the need to say something might have been treated immaturely. And now they're passionate again, or they're trying to show up with passion. It feels like it could be a Capricorn man, because this, or fire sign man. If it's a man and you're a Capricorn woman, or you have Capricorn sun, I mean, it's not sun. I'm gonna go to the opposite. Moon. Hold on. Show me something else. Wow, let's see what this is about. They're coming back. Communication. They're coming back to an air sign. That's the message. Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Someone's coming back with communication, or they're trying to come towards an air sign. Aquarius. Definitely could be an Aquarius woman. I feel like a man's coming back, or wants to, or has been playing with the idea of doing it. Trying to see if you'll drink the Kool-Aid. Maybe trying to see if you'll accept the past, the nonsense of the past. What the frig is this? I'm going to tell you, I feel my message is you may need to really give this thought and decide if it's worth fixing or working with. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you need to really go over that situation of the past. That's for you. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I don't know about that one. I'm going to tell you, it don't feel right. That is right there. That is the Lovers in reverse. It feels like they want some snatch. I don't use the word snatch very often, but it feels like somebody wants to get in, mingle, get some snatch, and get out. I'm good. Oh my God. I don't feel like they've changed. And before I saw that, I saw the 3 of Wands. Was it the 3 of Wands? Yeah. I saw you need to move away from it card. Upright. Ace of Wands. It's a lust situation. Somebody hasn't changed. And if they come back, I feel like they would come back. It would be the same bullshit. You would deal with the same bullshit with this individual. They would be there for a minute, but it'd be like you would think they would try to make you think they changed. The Judgment hasn't changed. It's in reverse. King of Swords. They would try to talk a good game or act like they got balance of a situation so they could get to the victory, just to leave you heartbroken again. Or feeling like, why did I do this to myself again? I knew I should have been smarter and left it dead and gone. I knew I should have kept him cut out. Why did I rush towards it or allow it? I should not have moved towards this situation. I should have done what I should have moved on and focused on giving love to somebody brand new or to myself. To myself. That's the decision I should have made. Oh, I'm so over it. That's how I would get balance. Woo-hoo-hoo. Don't let somebody get back at you just to see if they can, is your reading. All right? Because I feel like you could be, you don't, I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I needed to say that to a woman that could be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I don't know which one you are, but I feel like you're one of them. Be careful. I don't like it. Unless that's what you were cool with, wanted for a minute, and then you wanted to focus on you, then do it. If you were looking for it, go for it. But if you ain't looking for that, or you know it's going to cause anxiety or make you feel upset, or maybe even feel a little bit less value towards yourself, don't do it. Don't feel any shame. You're better than that. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. I'm not going to lie. I really think I'm liking these cards for the first time. I'm kind of liking these cards already. I feel like they're at home. Welcome home. Like, awesome. All right, let's do Earth. It's going to be fire or air. We're going to do air. We're going to do air. All right. We're going to start with Gemini. Gemini. Here we go. In just a second, we'll start with Gemini. All right. I'll bring my smokes down here. Gemini, you're going to be the one I smoke on. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. Oh, I don't want to do this. I should shut it off. Oh, I hope you didn't hear that, but if you did, you did. My neck's stiff already. Gemini. Here we go. Why does it tell me immediately you're either, so some Geminis are either looking for fun times, some good times, wanting them to show up or wanting to go after them right now, or you're really focusing on playing with things coming, the yin and the yang, getting balance in situations. Some of you it's life, some of you it's money. Some of you it's life, love, and money. All three right there. The yin and the yang, the money, and being happy, playing with it. Moving towards that. A lot of you are focused on getting what you want or wanting to see it come to fruition. Some of you, it may be saying goodbye to a career or a position. Oh, why does my left side hurt? What's going on? All right, let's go. Put that out for a second. Gemini, a couple more shuffles for you. Here we go. You might have to watch out for your neck being stiff, laying the wrong way, or getting pain in your back. Up high though, it's up high. Whether it's it could be your left side, Gemini. I don't typically do that. Won't go that deep with it, but it could be your left side. It won't leave me alone. Now, if it isn't you, you may hear of somebody that hurts either their upper back or the injures the left side of their body, something like that. Look at that. All that weight looks like it's on the left side of his body. All right, here we go. Gemini. Right now. I like it. You're all scrambled up. Let's see what's going to happen. Wouldn't even let me put them all back together the way I thought I could. So we're going to run with it like that and see what you got. Watch out for things of old injuries to bother you. If you're an older Gemini, watch out for old injuries to come back up. I get stiffness on you. Watch out for stiff. Let's go. Let's go. Don't let those old emotions come back. That's a given. You start out with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Devil reversed. Don't let any old things come. Basically, don't go backwards is how you start. Ace of Cup reversed, the Devil reversed. Don't focus on anything that you've learned how to move yourself out of. Stay away from the obsessions or the things that you crave. Whatever that's about. I feel the need to start like that for you, Gemini. Clarify, Gemini. What's going on? Show me for Gemini. I feel like you are at a point where it's really clarify the two. You could have Leo moon. Hold on. What is going on? You got both Leo cards on the table, and it's right like this with each other. You start with don't let obsessions or situations that have hurt you from the past come back. Keep them away from you. Just keep that energy gone right off the bat. Then you go to focus on the things that I feel like the destinations you can arrive at. Where the universe kind of wants to carry you right now is kind of important for Gemini. You see that 8 above the strength card? That's like the universal symbol. Letting the universe help guide you. Maybe letting loved ones help guide your hand or your decision. Some of you need to not stress about what I have to say, what may have held you back from relationships or from going forward with where you want to go. It feels like in relationship, I'm going to say this feels like I don't feel some of you it could be career, but it really the energy I'm getting is in relations. Because you have the world card and needing to the 5 of Pentacles. Keep things behind you. Move on from things that need to be closed. Let chapters die or completely end. Shut them down. The world card is with the 5 of Pentacles upright. But then you have the King of Wands and the Sun card. And I feel like you know that the best outcome is doing that so you can follow pursuit of happiness. That tells me you're passionately trying to evolve into your happier times or set course. Some of you, it could be career related. Clarify anything else. You're not supposed to, your message is clear to me. You're not supposed to be stressing over love right now. Don't stress about love situations, anything else for Gemini. That's the 3 of Hearts reversed. Keep that behind you. 8 of Cups. She's not even focused on it or trying to look at it. Why is this here though? Show me why the Ace of Wands is here. Show me why the Ace of Wands is here for Gemini. Of course it hits the floor. You've got some decision making that's going to help you lead to the balance that you seek. Something about the balance that you seek, that you want to build towards. Some of you need to put more effort into that so you can fall into that true love situation. And you know that you need to not lie about doing it and just do it so you can get to the victory. There's no secret here. That Gemini, you probably need to take action so you can reach the celebration. You got to put those manifestations to work. Move your ass towards it, Gemini. Move your ass. What are you doing? What are you doing? The only person that can keep themselves stuck is the person that wants to keep revisiting the past, Gemini. And I feel like you need to focus on that. Build in that direction. Some of you are focused on that and also maybe changing course with career. So some of you, it's like, I need to stay away from things that don't appreciate me or love me, or I know I need to move away from them, but I also need to focus on my career. But emotionally, I know the answer is cut the past away, or the past doesn't emotionally, I'm going to say, arouse you, turn you on. Could be another Gemini or a Libra. King of Swords is Libra. Lovers reversed is Gemini. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could have felt like the sex was boring for a Gemini. You might have felt like the sex sucked. Or it just dropped off. And now it made you want to move away or move on. Probably giving it a lot of thought. Some of you are at that peak where I have to trust to move away from a situation. I have to trust my decisions or what I do next. The Hermit, I need to really focus on what's going to be the best outcome. Hold on. You need to focus on what the best outcome is, because emotionally you're back and forth with your emotions or building towards what's going to bring you happiness. Something needs to be cut out of your life. The Chariot reversed, because it emotionally doesn't excite you. You shouldn't. The only thing that can emotionally get in our way is us holding on and basically not building towards what we want, is what I've got for Gemini. I have the loss. So somebody may feel like they're not in love with the situation, but they're struggling to move towards a new situation or person. Because you went from having that Valor card to Death, needing something to be change, needing to get to the conclusion or the peace of a situation, knowing you have the power to do it with the Magician, to shit, every time I want to do it, I think I want to do it emotionally, but I think I don't. Then you have, do I build towards it? So every time emotionally you think about building towards it, it doesn't excite you. Whatever this is for Gemini, okay, this is getting like what's going on. So if you know that, what are you doing with it? This is very specific. You have to trust your instincts, Gemini. Rush towards what you know is for your best outcome. That's what you need to do, so you can get that pain away from you. Not feel that pain I felt on my left side. That man is literally stabbed. Well, actually, it's not stabbed, but it's carrying all the sticks, and it's on the left side of his body. That man, woman, whatever. So were you carrying all the weight in a situation? Definitely felt like. Hold on. Clarify anything else for Gemini, and we're finished. Clarify the 8. It stood up. You might have felt unappreciated. You also might have felt like you dealt with somebody who just didn't care. This man just didn't care. And it may have made you want to be the fool and move on. You may feel like you've hung here too long for some of you. Some of you know you want to move on to a greater love situation because this one stressed the shit out of you, is what it tells me. It wasn't the right decision. The wheel reversed. It kept you stuck from peace and happiness and feeling abundant. That's what I have for Gemini. We're not going any further than that. Here we go. Here we go. Jeez Louise. I feel like that was like you're probably sick and tired of being sick and tired with whatever that was. Some of you guys have probably long gone, moved on from that situation. Others of you need to work on that, is what I feel on that reading. All right, here we go. Next. Libra in a second. You guys like this tarot deck? Can I get a hell yeah in the chat? If you like this tarot deck, can I get a hell yeah? Leave it to the Leo fire sign to break all the community guidelines. Oh, yeah. Did I just crash the party? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Not at all. Heaven on Earth Tarot. And it comes with this beautiful, extra large whitey tighties that I never brought upstairs. That if anybody wants them, I've only worn them once. That they're still clean and new. Look at that. You can have them. I'll send them to you. Leave it to me to leave them down here. Someone's gonna come down here like, what the fuck is that? That kid's got a big old ass. That young man has a big ass. Here we go. I think that's going to be my table cleaner. I think I'm going to start scrubbing this table with those jockey shorts, jockey underwear. I haven't worn those since I was about 6 years old. It's been decades since I've worn whitey tighties. Here we go. I would rather football it than wear that shit. To be honest. Shit, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Here we go. Libra. Can I interest you in a pair of underwear, Libra? Here we go. Keep getting ash everywhere. Them shits are gonna come in handy better than I thought. Here we go. If my eye gets a little watery, I just got smoke in my left eye. I'm gonna finish my cigarette. Then we'll do Libra. See what we get for you. I'm gonna enjoy some of this coffee before the ice makes it taste like piss water. Here we go. All right, Libra. What is the message? What may show up? What may come for Libra? What may happen? What already happened? Whatever you want to show them. Some of you Libras were left everything to do on your own. I feel like you were a mom. Carry the kids, buy the backpacks, lace up the shoes, get them ready for school, feed them breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whatever that's about, I'm feeling a parental mommy that did it for many years. Here we go. I feel like you had no choice but to step up and take the lead. Some of you, if you don't have children, you had to take the lead on yourself. Some of you are also worried about finances for whatever reason. Somebody could be a little worried about finances right now. Them falling behind, I just heard. Whatever. All right, let's go. Libra. One more. Show me what's going on with Libra. What's the messages for Libra? Do it. Keep going. There's something there was a situation you dealt with that could not, there's no regrowth of this situation. If you tried to plant your seed with a person or individual, there's no secret it wasn't coming back or it wasn't gonna, you were done playing with it. You might have dealt with somebody that wasn't very opportunistic to work with you, more or less to work against you. That sucks. I hate to give that message, but that's what it's showing me. I feel like you had to take the high road. Something about you had to take the higher road or the higher pursuit of action with this. You might have dealt with somebody who from the past, very manipulative or like to lie or play mental games with you. Mental emotional games. You learned that they had to be cut out. It was full of nonsense. I can't build with this individual. There is no hidden agenda, motive, secret. Why? Because I'm not playing with it anymore. I'm not tolerating it. I had to learn that I've got to focus on staying grounded and building the foundations that I feel like saying they wouldn't help you with. You had to stay out of that. Look at this, 3 of Cups. It wasn't working. They weren't helping. So you're not moving towards it. Or maybe not even allowing them to move towards you. That's good. Maybe you saw through the shit of a situation. Maybe it made you feel very like, why can't you treat me fairly? Or why do I have to feel like my imagination's all over the place when it comes to you? Or why is it that the clarification I get is that you don't, I don't care. You felt like somebody didn't care. You feel like somebody didn't care, so you had no choice but to move on. Maybe even close the circuit, close your heart on the situation. Queen, I have the Queen of Wands. Not stress over it. Just move away from it entirely with the 3 of Wands energy. Not let it get in the way of things that you're passionate about. It did stress you out, it tells me, for a while, for you to get the Ace of Wands reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. It feels like it was too much of you dealt with too much baggage burden situation. This definitely is a relationship too. And now what have you done? You've moved on. 1 shuffle. Give them 2 shuffles and take the card. So let's see. You've moved on. You've got the 9 of Wands in reverse. You've got the Princess of Cups, Strength, and the Ace of Cups. You will not reconcile with this person. You know that whatever they tried to defeat you with in love, you kind of know it just wasn't the ride or the ticket. Something about, I want to start building towards the correct love investment. I'm going to leave everything else behind. This one wasn't the one that was bringing in balance. I can't revisit this situation. You can't. Emotionally, you know you can't. I know you can't, because you know it would keep you stuck, and you don't want to feel stuck because that's in the reverse. If it were to come back towards you, even if it tried to fight for your attention, I feel like the answer is no. I feel like when it comes towards you in love, you don't really have passion. You don't have passion for it anymore. The passion's gone. You're not working with it. It was too much. This tells me it was too much. Also, I feel like it would unground you or throw you off. That's why you completed the cycle. Could have been with an earth or air sign, by the way. Definitely earth or air sign that you're not messing with. You don't want to deal with. Earth, air, or fire. If it was an air sign, it might have been could have been a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I got strong Aquarian energy. Or just feeling like it was too much of a conflict. Maybe even Gemini, because I've got the Lovers now. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, strong Virgo energy here. You just want peace of mind. You don't want to be upset or in your head, and you've let this judgment be what it is. Thank you for the super chat. The Emperor reversed, the 4 of Cups. Emotionally, you're not letting it drag you down. There's a situation where you don't have the patience. I feel like there's a woman that doesn't have the patience to be dragged down by a man that was emotionally burdening, making them feel burdened. That could be vice versa. You could be a man and that was done to you by a woman. It's most likely a man did it to a woman, though. That's why nobody's putting work in it. Somebody's trying to discover that it was just too chaotic or a wreck, or it fell apart, and now they don't want to risk moving towards it. They almost feel as if emotionally it wasn't the one that Libra, you could feel like it wasn't the one that was bringing in balance. It wasn't the structure, the stability of it felt like it was based on deceptiveness or lies. And that's why it wouldn't build or grow. And you know the change is the necessary pursuit of action. You may have had to look at this. You may have had to think about this over and over again and see that it was toxic and recognize, you know something? I'm better than that, and I deserve balance. That's your card, by the way. I'm not going to deal with something that doesn't work with me because I know I can trust myself and put an ending to it. The Death card. you were very challenged in a situation. And you may have had somebody that was trying to come towards you that is very obsessive or likes to control the narrative. Might even hide secrets. Be a very secretive person. I'll tell you everything. Whatever. That's what I get for Libra. That's what I got, guys. Libra. That was deep. And there you are on the bottom of my deck. You could also be very career focused right now, Libras. Pursuing career, working towards your goals in career, getting balance with career, or trying to strive to keep money working out for you. You might have had to leave a Cancer or not Pisces or Cancer behind for some of you. Well, okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, who's next? Who you guys think we should do next? All right, let's do water signs. Fire signs will be last tonight. All right. We'll start with Pisces. Pisces. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do Aquarius. Shit. Pisces, you'll be next. I didn't do Aquarius, did I? Did I do Aquarius yet? I'm not even focusing on the signs I'm doing. Just looking at the messages. Here we go. Pisces is after Aquarius. Here we go. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Sun, moon, or rising. Aquarius. What do you got for them? Be patient with what you decide to invest in to start. I'm going to say be patient or careful in what you invest in. Some of you don't do it. Don't do something you're going to regret, whatever that's about. Aquarius, let's go. Who could it be? A Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn? There's a commitment, or somebody's thinking about something. I don't know. I don't know if you're. Hold on. Clarify the Eight of Cups reversed. You're not supposed to go with a direction. It could be a water sign. It could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, or Virgo. The way I see it, they're trying to come back towards a situation or open up towards you. But emotionally, is it worth the investment? Is what this tells me. Give me something else. Aquarius. We're going to go. Got to start with those, then those. Put it beside it. That's 3 no's. Don't rush in towards it. There's another no. King of Wands. It's sex. You'll be emotionally distraught over it. You'll be pissed off that you did it. You'll regret. That's regret. I'll regret that I did this. I mean, unless you're just looking for a good time, I feel like this is a regret it's an in and out chapter. Something about it's in and out. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like you're supposed to entertain it at all. You build with it, because look how it ends up making you feel. Let me show you what I got. I've got the Two of Cups, the Devil. Then I've got the 8. This is where I see the no. I see the 8 of Cups. That's a stay away from it. It's emotionally, you should know better kind of energy. And then Page of Pentacles. Why would you put the effort in to build with something that emotionally you've already walked away from? Knight of Swords. Don't rush towards it or let it in. It's in reverse. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Every time I look at it, like in the scheme of love, it's not love, it's sex. It's just sex. It's all it is. And emotionally, it may make you feel like you're either going to regret it or recall asking yourself why you put up with it or dealt with it or did it in general, unless it's all you want. If you're out there just wanting to have fun, then that's, you probably have the option. But I feel like if you're trying to make a decision emotionally, if it's going to bring in balance in a true love commitment, like something that led to marriage, the answer is no. The answer is no. I feel like it comes in, it comes out energy. Loop, swoop, and pull. Especially because when you go to the working on it, it ends up causing more anxiety or discomfort with how you feel about it. That's regret. That's under the Four of Cups. Regret in a situation. When you should be focusing on the things you could be happy about right now. The right things that can show up, that can shift. The way things are meant to come towards you. Something about that is the way to go. Stay moving in like a higher, vibrant energy, self-respect energy. Don't let somebody come in just to show them that they can get what they want. Whatever. I'm telling you, don't do this. I feel like they're coming or they've already showed up. Something about this person's probably already showed up. Whoa. Show me something for Aquarius. Whatever. We're going to give them all to you. It's like a lot, but I can't start with these. I have these hit first. Make the decision to cut them out. I think you know that. The Queen of Swords is reversed with the Two of Wands. To stay at peace. It says peace on the Two of Wands. To stay at peace. Don't let them make you feel like you should move towards them, respond to them. Because all it's going to do is make you feel like, why did I do this? Like this woman over here. Why did I do this? When I knew I shouldn't have focused on it. You have options. You're good, and if you haven't seen options in a while, they're going to show up. Is what this is telling me. There will be other opportunities that I feel like that are going to meet you halfway at some point. Hold on. I want to know why that's reversed. Show me why the Ace of, why is that reversed? Put it right under it. I get this message like you already know that it's not only like your guides or spirit is telling me, like with the Ace of Swords, we already don't, I feel the message is don't be tempted. We already moved this away from you for a reason. Probably so we can align you with better victories ahead. Go to the bottom. They probably try to talk to you at night or see what how they can emotionally I feel like they try to communicate to you at night. Whoever this is for. They might have reached out at night or try to keep you on the phone at night. I feel like your message is you need to stay strong. So stay strong. Clarify anything else for Aquarius. You might need to trust the things you've already dealt with is what it's making me feel like. It's really making me feel like trust what you've already dealt with. Give me something else. Put passions towards seeing things change with true love or passion. And I feel like you need to hear that message more than anybody. I feel like you do. That's your card. I'm going to say it. I showed you your card upright. I saw it reversed. I feel like you know that it's not right. The right pursue. I also feel like if you try to say it, or if you try to deal with a situation all over again, if somebody tries to show up again, you know you're lying about it sticking around. You are aware of it. You know that maybe it's not worth the risk, or emotionally, why did I play with it? Look at this. Why did I play with it when I should have kept it behind me? Focused on moving towards true love. I feel like you need to hear that. True love, because that's the balance you deserve. Leave out what you've already left out or what left you out. Don't let it come towards you right now. That's the message I have for you. Don't let anything throw you off balance. Create those new celebrations. Otherwise, you may hold back on investments or miss out on the correct investment. Something like that. Don't let the old hinder the new. Whoever needs to hear that. Those completions, is this the world? Yes, it is reversed. Those completions are done and over with. And it's time to move away from that or move on to the next best thing. That's what I got for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Whew. Damn, Aquarius. All right. The nights are so hard for me. All right. Now, Pisces. Now we can get to water signs. We're going to do you guys backwards. We'll start with Pisces. That way Pisces doesn't end up last. Even though they won, because we still have fire after this. So, I know I put Pisces on the board, so I do have to go back real quick, and then I will start Pisces. I have to say this. Aquarius, if that message made any sense to you, the person hasn't really shifted enough. It won't last, is what the message, like the message I got out of that is it would come in or go out. Like it won't be something that's going to last a long time. It's, if anything, it could be more upsetting, and it might, when it hit you kind of energy. That's what I was seeing. All right, Pisces. Here we go. Here we go. Watch out for player energy. You got the devil and the Knight of Wands. So that's Leo energy, and that's the devil. Don't let anything try to play with you or obsess over anything that's beneath your value or worth, Pisces. Capricorn and the King of, it was either the King or the Knight of Wands, but it's right here. It was the Knight of Wands. Do not obsess over somebody that likes to play with you, that likes to basically control the situation. Don't let that happen. Some of you know right now that that's not what you're supposed to do. Or now you know that you can't play with that person, whether it's a Capricorn, a Leo, or a Gemini. Pisces, that's what I got for you right now. Let's keep going. It was toxic. There's no other way to say it other than that it was a toxic situation. Show me something else. Could have been a Scorpio. Just saw the death card. For some of you. Here we go. It's behind you. Yes, it's behind you. Or you know it needs to stay behind you is what it is. I feel like you know that if you look at it again, go to the bottom, right underneath it. If you look at it again, I'll show it to you. Temperance, Valor. If you were to go back towards, it could have been a Sagittarius too, or Virgo, because Virgo's here. This is what happens. I've got the, is that the world reverse or what is that? No, it may make you feel lack of value. That's not feeling like, it may not feel like it fights for you, or it may make you feel sick to your stomach kind of vibe. Here we go. You need to trust. I'm putting this right underneath the Hermit. You need to trust. It's better to move on. Maybe see things for what they were. Focus more on your own stability. Do not stress about anything, especially if you were dealing with a fire or air sign that lied to you. Stay humbled and committed to you. That's what they want to see you change or transform towards, Pisces. You doing this right now will produce that great love, foundation, and passion that you're looking for. Not the player that came rushing at you, throwing shit off balance. Hell no. That shit needed to go, because look at this shit. It was toxic. It was hell. It was hell. Somebody tried to put you through the pits of hell, the ring of fire of hell. And that, it definitely could have been a Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Shit. Maybe other signs, Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, whatever sign it is. I feel like you know that you had to move away from this energy. Somebody knows you had to release yourself. Say goodbye, a final goodbye. Not look at it again. No distractions. Something else. It might have taken you a little while to do this, is what that tells me. The Knight of Pentacles with emotionally closing off to it. I feel like you had to take action, pursuit. It might have got hard to emotionally and mentally not lose sleep over it or feel upset about letting it go. I feel like letting it go was the message there. I feel like you did, and now it's going to bring better days. Or if you continue to go in that direction, it brings in better days. Go to the bottom. Might bring in the King of Wands. Or it could bring in a true lover. The King of Wands, strength reversed, then the 10 of Cups. It could bring in somebody that'll actually fight for you, commit to you, show you who they are, not make you feel like they're coming in to make you feel. I'm gonna tell you, I feel like what could happen is you could find true love if you don't focus on something that already hurt you. Focus on the judgments you can have right now. That's your hold on. Something else. What do we got? Stay creative and focused on your passions. Clarify that. Rush towards that. What's this? Make the decision. And then it shows you that it'll make you feel like you did the right thing. I've got the Ace of Pentacles. Like you've cleared your way. Like you're going towards the right outcome. The Ace of Wands, stay opportunist, be very fight for, I feel like I'm going to say fight for your independence, your passion right now, so you can find those victories. Then you ended up with the 2. That's the peace. That's going to give you peace, clarity. Moon card, there's no secret to that. That's where you should be putting your value, or that's what you should be trying to go towards. Foundation. Clarify anything else for Pisces. I'll give them. They wanted to come out. They're coming out. There's a bunch. Hold on, Pisces. Because if you don't, who wants it? You'd be mentally upset. You'd feel like, why did I self-sabotage? Why do I need to close down or back off again? You would feel defeat, it says, when you should be focused on your happiness. The Princess of Cups, emotionally defeat all over again. That's what it tells me. You'd be emotionally defeat when this is how you're supposed to feel. The Magician and the Sun. Go to the next. The Empress. And the Nine of Swords reversed, not mentally restricted, and putting the work towards. So some of you, the messages continue to put the work towards letting go of something that wasn't true value. Could have been a Gemini, could have been a Leo, because I got the Sun card, I got the Magician. Could have been a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I feel like the message is you're supposed to work on your own and not move towards whatever you had left you behind, or you need to leave you behind. Don't let anything make you feel complicated or stuck right now. Focus on the things that you know you have control of in your life to balance. That's what I've got for a message for you because of this. It says there may be times where you think of wanting to communicate, or you wonder if they're going to communicate. I don't think it's necessary the pop off you're supposed to go with. I think you're supposed to commit to releasing that and building on your own. Don't let anybody get in your way, because I feel like there's a better chance you could get balance in new love. Something about you could get balance with new love or new love opportunities. Something like that's important for Pisces. Anything else for Pisces? Why is that reversed? Clarify why that's reversed. I get it. I get it. So if you focus on a situation, definitely could have been a air, could have been any sign. I've got everything here, but I've a lot of air, fire, and water. Whatever sign it was, I feel like you're not supposed to get thrown off balance or stuck emotionally because it was just too much. And I feel like you're supposed to go towards new beginnings. I have to tell you, new beginnings. If you couldn't get through to be victorious in the battle, why be the wounded warrior when you know it's better to cut a situation out? Go towards the celebrations that have yet to come in, not the ones that have made you feel defeated. You have many more things you could see coming towards you. It isn't gonna be. If you're worried about manifesting somebody else, don't think like that. Leave it behind you. That situation or the lack of having a situation, whoever might need to hear that, focus on your independence. That's the reading I have for my dear Pisces. Somebody's hiding that they feel that way. And that's why that would have came out like that. Okay. Here we go. The peanut butter time is at Leo Nation. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. What are we going to get for you? Welcome in, everybody. Please remember to hit that like button. So why did you start with travel? Like powerful travel. Are you going to be traveling soon, Scorpio? So 8 and double 7 and 8. Let's see what you get. Some of you guys could wanting to be, maybe it's over the course of the summer. You could be traveling, some of you Scorpios, whatever that's about. And what's cool about that is I feel like with that, and I'm surprised it showed me that card. I feel like it comes faster than you imagine, like you weren't expecting these travels. All right, let's go. Scorpio. Scorpio. Let's do it. That was a good shuffle. Let's go off of that. What's the messages for them? You're about manifestations right now. Clarify. Clarify the first card for Scorpio. Some of you guys knew the best way to get to your manifestations was not to let the past get in the way of it. Whatever that's about. Scorpio, some of you may have known the best way to move towards to manifesting what you want or going after a true desire. You couldn't let anything kind of hinder you. In love, it definitely was in love. Or there could have been a situation that in love I feel like it became the past. It might have felt like it was affecting your wealth. It needed to be cut away from you for a situation. So is there somebody you might have lived with that they felt like either you weren't putting in or they weren't putting in? It feels like you felt like they weren't doing nothing. Hold on. I feel like you feel like they wouldn't invest in themselves. So it made you have to choose to invest in yourself at the time being, but eventually you invest in new celebrations. Woo! This feels cool. I like this. Here we go. I like that. And you're not stressed out. I feel like mentally you're not stressed out about it. Thank you for the super chat. You might have had to carry on with letting go of a situation that wasn't showing change or investing in you. I just get this. I feel like somebody was self-sabotaging themselves. They wouldn't work on themselves. And now they're all stuck up in their head about it. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like somebody didn't emotionally change or change. Not at all. I don't feel like I'm running I feel like I'm running your secrets. I feel like you might have had to kick somebody out and move away from them. I feel like they can't find their happiness. When I read and they're reversed, it's usually the other person. Not every time. Sometimes it is the energy I'm reading, depending on how I pull the energy. This feels like them. I have to tell you, I feel like you might have known you had to make a decision, or they were waiting to see what you did. They may not have been very honest with communication, and I feel like that's why you were like, yo, it's time to go. You know, this is my shit. I feel like you had to stand up for yourself and leave something behind. Why were you carrying the weight of somebody else? And if you were, I don't think you are anymore. I think Scorpios are very intellectual, very secretive, very smart signs. And I feel like you knew to drop something. Or if you got dropped, the message could be the reverse. You need to know that this investment of the situation, I'm lying to myself about them coming back towards me with the proper communication. They may have moved on from you. That's what it says. You guys could be very career focused. You guys could be staying up late at night, whether it's now or in the future, to focus on your career. Going after the balance with your career is what it's showing me. What else is here? That's King of Pentacles. I'm done. Going after your career. Came flying out. And I feel like that's what you're moving towards or working with. You're definitely, when it comes to love, you may have had to look at a situation, try to still offer. You may still care in your heart for them, but you're not in love with them. I feel like you're building. Clarify that, though. You could have, I feel the need to say, you might have had to look through a situation for what it is. Somebody was very self-absorbed, and I feel like you dealt with somebody that was getting in your way. Getting in your way. With that Ace of Swords, the Temperance in reverse, this is the card that makes me feel like they were getting in your way. Or they were, it wasn't, I just get something about, they might have been giving out their emotional aspect or energy to other people. I don't usually get that off of that. Whatever. Here we go. And you had to trust the situation, see through a situation. Oh my, I'm done. See through a situation, the Hermit. I feel like you did something right and somebody did something wrong. And it was probably a dude that you kicked out, the Fool card, you had enough with. I feel like you moved on. They may not have been the most honest person, and that may be why you cut them out and had no decision but to do that. It wasn't the right commitment or judgment for you. You'll find a lover that won't make you feel like this. Scorpio, I think you practiced the right choice. And if this happened to you, it happened for a reason. It happened to help move you towards the correct victories, not to something that doesn't know how to change or get stuck in the past. And it might have even helped you it's going to help you balance out your career, self-respect, and maybe even money. Make more money. I feel like there's no distraction or there's no more dead weight. I can work on my own and it will bring me balance. You're strong enough to do that. And I don't have to remind Scorpio that. That's your reading. All right. All right. Okay. Where are we at? So let's do what have we done? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I got to do Cancer next. I'm hitting the wrong button. I just went up in the chat, like scrolled like halfway up the chat. Whoops. Going to Cancer. Let's fix that. I drank my coffee too fast. How long have I been out here? Now in 39 minutes. I don't know if it's going to make it for all the signs. Oh, no. Here we go. Cancer. Cancer. Cancer shows me you keep going back and forth with what you're going to work on or how you're going to work on something or what you're going to do next. Whatever you're trying to figuring something out. Maybe who you work with next, or if you want to, what you want to work towards next. I get like a change energy, like I'm wanting to shift something. Hold on. And it does feel work related. Maybe the way you go after things passionately, maybe the way that you communicate situations, stand out. You may be trying different things in your career, or it feels more of like a hobby and interest. I feel like you may be looking for the victories with that, something like that. Here we go, Cancer. Chariot, you came right up after I was talking about you. Is that what you're moving toward? Is that your motivation? What else do you have? What is it? I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like you're trying to figure out what's going to work next, or how do I make things work. Some of you, it's with communication, so either you're waiting for communication, or you're trying to figure out what you're going to communicate or how you're going to communicate it. I get this, like either you're keeping content to yourself about your next move, and maybe you should, or you're trying to figure out your next move. Seven of Wands, and then I feel like you want to get balance, and you don't want to lie about what you're going to do next, or how you go towards it, or I feel like you're trying to solve a problem, whatever that's about. Clarify that. Come on, Cancer. You're the only one doing this. Throwing them off the table. All right. All right. So the Princess. Some of you've had the thoughts, or you've been back and forth in your mind a lot about bringing in balance, or speaking with somebody. Could be an air and earth sign. Definitely could be an air and earth sign. Something that there's no connection. Older woman, younger woman, air earth sign. It shows me getting balance. Somebody wants to emotionally open up or communicate. I get that energy to the left of my table. Somebody's looking for communication. Hold on. Somebody wants forward progress. Somebody could feel mentally and emotionally wounded, whoever that is. What are these two? I'm not giving you that whole pile. Queen of Cups, revert. Somebody's emotionally sad. This is somebody sad over a situation. Somebody may feel like they were cheated, lied to, manipulated. That was what happened. That was the judgment, the outcome. I feel abandonment. Somebody may feel like a situation is abandoned. I feel like somebody may feel like it's abandoned. The stability of a situation has left them out in the cold, and they focus on wanting to resurrect or fix it. Something isn't coming around or playing with them, and I feel like somebody's had enough, and they know they may have to be the one to be strong enough to do something, or emotionally just stay there. If you don't move towards something, if you don't open your mouth, that could be what happens. Nothing changes. It stays at a dead end. It could be. Somebody could also feel like if they did start to build or speak to them, that the other person wouldn't listen or believe them. Secretly, they'd feel like they're lying to them, or they an untrusty energy, because I have the magician reversed. So do you feel that way towards them, or do you feel that way around somebody in your energy? Somebody feels very conflicted over this. King of Cups reversed. The Nine of Wands. It's been a long battle, long journey. The Queen of Cups. It's been going on for a long time. I feel like it's something of the past that hasn't shifted for the better for the zodiac sign of Cancer. When that's what Cancer may want to see. So you may want to see something be fixed, mended. You do. It tells me you do. But nobody's doing anything. Maybe both of you think about it, but you don't do anything, whatever that's about. So you both are being stubborn. Knight of Wands are not playing with it or opening up and showing each other you should. It's like somebody's got to speak up, is what this tells me. Because you care about each other. You genuinely want to work it out and care about each other. Is this what the reading says? But I get this. I hold back. I hold back from the process. I hold back from the process energy on this reading. I hold back from stopping by their house, making the phone call. I hold back on manifesting it or making it happen. Somebody could feel where, so either somebody feels like they're wasting their time or feels like that could be the message. Like if you do it, you waste your time, or they feel that way about you, that they won't open their heart to it, that it's behind, right? Maybe somebody could be telling themselves tonight, right now is not the right time. I get something about somebody feels like it's not the right time to work this out or take the risk to move towards it. Why? What it's telling me in the tarot is somebody doesn't trust making it, fixing it, mending a situation. I don't understand if it's a lover, if it's a child, whatever it is, somebody wants to mend a situation. Somebody knows. Somebody knows that they want to see something move on and create happiness. But why do I feel like both people aren't accepting change? I feel like both people aren't committing to the forward movement of a situation or communicating with it. They're keeping it kind of at a distance. And somebody's sick of being upset about it. Mentally sick of it. Done with it mentally, trying not to focus on it mentally. Yeah, definitely, because it causes too much anxiety, stress, hurt. It just hurts too much. I gotta say, it hurts too much. It hurts. It hurts you deeply. Could be you, Cancer, that it hurts. And I feel like you're the one that needs to rush in, or they're wondering. I feel like you need to do it. I've said this in my readings in the past. I feel like you're the one that's got to do something. If you want to see something be fixed in a situation, I feel like you're the one that has to be the one to speak up. Let me show you why. All the cards over here that I probably didn't show you were upright, and it was showing me you need to be the one to communicate to a son, to a mother, to a daughter, vice versa. Something like that. I started with your card upright. Maybe that's the only way things go into the manifestations and the transformations that you're looking for. I'm not the smartest guy out like I'm not extremely, I'm pretty mother effing intuitive. But I'm going to say something to Cancer. whoever this is for. I am not the smartest guy, but I know this makes sense. I know this makes sense. I have a lot of common sense. It helps me with my spiritualism. Hear me out. Just hear me out, Cancer. If there's a situation where somebody knows somebody else doesn't want to forgive them, or they feel nervous or worried that they won't forgive them, I think it's better to try. Look at this. I think it's better to put the work in. Know you made the effort, that you took action. Why? Because even if they don't trust it, or they don't know what to do with it, or they don't work with it, the fact that you did it gives you a better chance that they'll come. I've seen this in family situations. If you put in the effort, even if they're not ready to come at you now, they're not going to forget what you did. So if you need to hear that, you need to hear that. Maybe you don't need to hear that. Maybe I'm getting the cross watchers energy and I'm reading your shit all backwards. I don't know, but that's what I need to tell you. I've seen people, cousins, aunts, and uncles much older than me separate for years. And then somebody's fucking dying. And now everybody wants to come back and talk to each other. That's not cool. We have the power to accept, move on. And if the other person isn't ready to honor the other person, they're going to have the thoughts. They're also going to miss you. Especially if it's very close to home. It shouldn't come to, I need to tell you something. Something bad's going on with my health, and that's why I'm reaching out. It should never come to that. And maybe I just morally respect that. I don't know, but that's what I've got. Here we go. All right. We're going to start with Saggy. We're going to go with Sagittarius first. Okay. I hope you guys, Cancer signs, I hope you didn't mind my rant. Sagittarius starts after 1 hour and 52 minutes. Okay. Here we go. What's the message for Sagittarius? What may happen for them? Whether it did or does, what may happen? What's the message for them? Staying committed to yourself, staying humble, not letting things bother you, wanting to stay at peace. Very, very, maybe very idealistic too. Some of you, I get a weird, like if you're younger, you could be trying to plan opportunistic future situations, or being able to put more power into the assertiveness with your career, wanting to see where you're going with it and making that decision. Others of you are just sitting back, trying to stay at peace. If you're an older Sagittarius, I feel like that's what you're doing. Kind of staying back, content, focusing on yourself, or aiming to keep yourself at a level of like gratitude, not wanting to feel discomfort right now, trying to let like things one day at a time and take things for what they are. Well, okay, here we go. I got to shuffle for you guys more. Here we go. All right. Others of you, you could be a male Sagittarius. Some of you male Sagittariuses aren't wanting to deal with problems of the past. I think you're over that, or you're trying to get over it. Whatever. Here we go. Show me what the message is, Sagittarius. All right, we start now. That was fast. That was super fast. I'm gonna give them to you. They didn't want to. That's first. Oh wow, the first card I kept getting on you is here. And that's crazy. So I feel like there's an older, listen to this. I feel like there's an older Sagittarius woman who's being humble or sticking around, just doing her own thing. And then there's a younger one that's trying to work. They landed beside themselves. Others could be also, so there could be a Sagittarius that's working, definitely trying to work on wealth, finances, or bettering them. I feel a younger energy there. Or an older energy that knows they need to do the same thing. As far as the celebration and balance, clarify that. 4 of 1, clarify that, those three. What's going on, Sagittarius? What do you got? So some of you aren't worried about the lack of celebrations getting to you, or you won't let somebody come back in that you couldn't trust, or that might have seemed kind of like they were a little delusional, or I just feel like you're not really focused emotionally on things you've already dealt with. Reopening that door, letting it back in. I feel like you won't do this. The Hangman's reversed. I feel like you won't get stuck on it. You may have to communicate, or you may be dealing with somebody that communicates and gets at you emotionally as well, for whoever that's for. King of Cups, and then the 9 of Wands. My message is clear. If somebody comes in and upsets you, ignore it. Let them be who they're going to be. Ignore it. They're going to be the way they are. Don't let it block the sun of your happiness. You're stronger than that. You know what? Maybe you might have to cut them off, or maybe you might have to speak up for yourself and say, hey, listen, you ain't going to talk to me like that. I don't usually read this like that for you. That person might be fighting for their stability, or they know that you're trying to do that right now as well. I feel like somebody could try to communicate with you that if they're emotionally stuck, you got to make the decision. Am I going to let them treat me like that or talk to me like that? Or am I going to, you might have to speak up. Some of you may have to speak up about a situation with a person. Show me something. I feel like some of you could want to work on a challenge with somebody else, but at the same time, some of you are waiting the arrival of new judgments, or somebody's wondering if they've shown up. What? That doesn't feel like you. The world reversed. Endings and love reversed. Somebody was cut out. I get somebody wants to know what you're doing. Somebody wants to be all up in your business. If it doesn't happen now, it may happen in the future. Or you could hear about this. Maybe it's because you've moved on. Maybe it's because you've learned your lessons. Maybe because you trusted, something. At one point, I was ready for this. I was ready for this situation, but the situation wasn't ready for me. And now I've got to go after what's best for me. The Magician and the Hermit. And I think you know that. And now I've got this curious woman energy. It could be a man. You guys might not be far off in age, but somebody's curious about who you're celebrating with. 3 of Cups. What you doing kind of energy. Like they want to know. I get this weird, like, because they were cut out, they want to know what you're doing. Like, what's this? What are you doing? What are you doing, Sag? Who is that? Because you've cut this out. They want to know what you're playing with or working on, or what your strategy is, what you're going to do next. Well, this is different. They could have car issues. Or they could just play unfair. They could lie. Something about they could try. I feel somebody could lie to you with communication and could be playing unfair. Watch out for that energy. Watch out. See through that. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but somebody could be trying to mess with you. I feel like mess with you. They could be mad that they're not like part of the equation, or that you're not giving them the time. Something about giving them the time, like that you've left it behind you. I feel like they're mad. This person's mad about it, and they emotionally know that they're mad about it. They're also frustrated with finances. I just get they're frustrated with finances, or they feel like you don't do enough, something like that. If you have to deal with somebody, they may feel like you don't do enough, and they may try to nag in your fucking ear. I don't like that. Don't play with that. That's why I feel you may have to speak up, whoever that's for. It's behind you, and some of you might have to make a decision. Not letting it get to you. I feel like not letting it get to you. Don't let it disturb your peace, your passions. Not at this time. Don't allow it. Keep it behind you in the cold. Let the person not change or act childish. It isn't your battle to deal with. It's theirs. Whoever that's for, it's theirs. That's why they keep having. There's somebody who hasn't healed themselves. I get it. If you were in a relationship and somebody wasn't healing themselves, they're going to repeat the processes with this. They'll repeat it with somebody else. Or they'll try to. If you were in a relationship and you guys went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, this reading tells me that person will do it to the next person and the next person and the next person until they heal themselves. I'm done. I am so over that one. All right. Okay. All right. Leo in a minute. Leo. I'll say hello. What's up? Mary, hello. Hello, Hellhawk. Hey, Joe Alderman. Welcome in. Lioness, Fiery Step. What's going on? Leo. Here we go. Welcome in, Thomas. You're Leo too? What's up? You don't get much more Leo than me. What I mean by that is, let me sum that up for you. My name's Leon. I'm a Leo. The Leo represents the lion. My zodiac sign is the tiger. It's pretty wild. I love that. I honestly, I love that. Here we go. My zodiac sign, you know, if you went with like the way the Chinese perceive zodiac. Here we go. Leo, what do we got for you? I would say the only way you get to be just as much, if you have Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, then you're probably trump me on Leo. Then I'll give you the title. But aside from that, Lion and the Tiger, shit. All right, here we go. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Funny. Here we go. Nice. You're the Tiger too, and nice. What do we got for Leo? Here we go. One more. Perfect. Wow. What's the story going to be with you guys? Let's see what we get for you. First one's out. Did you deal with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Leo, that is not, you're either not reconciling with or not? I just feel like they're not, emotionally, you're not putting in the effort, or they're not putting in the effort to this person right off the bat. Somebody's not working on it. Let's put some work on it. That's a hell to the no. I feel, Queen of Swords, clarify. Ooh, what do we got here? This one I caught my eye on first. I'm done. When it comes to communicating, it's not showing up. The work is not being, the effort is not being brought to the table. No, look at the card I flipped over next. There's no, I feel like Leos are going for new excitement, new love. Definitely going after new love, or taking, some of you, it's about time to take the chance in new love, or get ready for it. Go to the bottom. Because some of you guys, you may have dealt with a situation. You might have dealt with somebody who wasn't ready for love, is what this tells me. Leo, you may have dealt with somebody who obsesses over you, or isn't ready for love, or doesn't communicate what they want to do in love. They don't know what they're playing with. They're playing with fire. They better be careful. They'll get burned. The Empress, why is she here? Clarify the Empress for Leo. Some of you could either be up in your thoughts a lot, or trying to stay out of your thoughts. It feels more like, so some of you could be trying to stay grounded and out of your thoughts a lot, or needing to make the decision, or just wanting to stay at peaceful place. Show me something. Give me one more so I can make sense of what that means. You could either be focusing on your look, money, or career. Look, money, and career. Clarify. I've got the Empress upright, the Eight of Swords with the Two of Wands. Maybe some of you are making a decision career oriented, or you need to make a decision career, health oriented, or towards the options that you're going to have to invest in the future, whether it's now or in the future. Some of you could come up faster than you think. I get the energy like things could transition or show up faster than you think with options. Or you could just be focusing on better emotional days, or victories, outcomes, judgments. Some of you, that could be what you're doing. Some of you have had to move on from an emotionally damaged situation. I'm not going to say put a hex on it, but put an X on it, baby. All right. Not filled with it, baby. Not let it disturb you. I feel like you can't do that right now. No, you're not going to allow that. The Chariot's reversed. Emotionally, you don't want to deal with anything that's going to make you feel emotionally or mentally exhausted. Make sure you are getting enough sleep, because if you're not, I have, clarify that for Leo. So you have this weird reading where there are things you may have had to see through some deceptive shit. May have known shit, kept it to yourself, wanted to have balance, didn't get balance, so you kind of discreetly put it behind you. Said, nope, I'll back away from that option. It's not gonna come at me or show me something or mess with what I already understand. I feel like you already understood something. I feel like you turned your emotions off, or you started investing more in yourself. What landed on me? Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Because you weren't going to let something defeat you, and you knew it. You knew there was a situation that may have felt like it. I feel like there's something you dealt with that didn't understand you or know what you wanted or what you had to offer, and you left it behind. You're not working with it. You were aware of it. The teacher knew. You were like, bah, try me. I don't think so. Kind of energy. Anything else? You might have lost your patience. You just said, I got to move away from it. I got to move away from it. And then it says, it didn't take you a lot of thought to recognize I'm not going to play with it. It didn't take you a lot. It may not have been something you wanted to do. You might not feel like you didn't expect it or want to have to deal with it. That's what your reading tells me. But working on your own, I don't think it bothers you, because you know you can do that. You know you can strive for the balance on your own. Queen of Wands is Leo. It's not your imagination. This is not a figure of speech. And it's almost like I've been here before. So why am I going to let anything disturb what I'm already perceptive to, what I already do, or how I. Leos, we get a lot of the shit with some. All signs get some shit, but I feel like Leo's new to ignore shit. I straight up ignore some shit or see through some shit, to be honest. But it's probably because you dealt with a lot in the past. You might have had to deal with a lot in the past and learn. And now you fight for balance. You're not going to get emotionally disrupted right now. Hell to the no, you won't. Because you've learned, look, I just said, you've learned from the past. You've learned from the past. You're starting to recognize what works, what's being secretive, what I shouldn't move towards, what may stress me out. Should I work with it? Should I not? Type energy, Leo. Go to the bottom. And you could also be very powerful right now with your manifestations or trying to create them. Or get the prize or possessions of them to start to show up. I don't think emotionally I don't think you're getting it's almost like you're not going to let anything get to you emotionally. That's a good place to be. That's a good place to be. I like that. And I can honestly say that resonated a little bit with me. The emotional part. People act like such petty ass people. People that, and they think that their pettiness disturbs me. It just helps me learn. You're just giving, you're adding fuel to the fire. And I'm not making that shit up. I swear to God, I appreciate so much. Because if you make me think, the way I think helps me endure more, become more confident, more strategic, everything. It unlocks more awareness. Whether I have the balls to talk about it on the internet, or I keep it for myself and see it for what it is, and then let it show itself in fucking time. Boom. A lot of people ain't gonna like that. Oh, that's the man's ego. You have no fucking clue. Definitely not my ego. I'm too fucking Taurus energy around me. But I'm also too that big cat that will not. I'll be timid for the most part until I have to say something. Until I can't hold back. It's the fire. Anyway. Who we on? Aries? Aries. I felt good at saying that about Leo. Because I was like, something? It feels good to express truth. And it's healthy. Here we go. Here we go. Don't smoke. Quit. I'm trying. No, I'm not really. I have stuff I could take to quit, and I'm just being so stubborn. Aries. What's up, Aries? Thank you for waiting this long, Aries. Let's see what you get. Zodiac sign of Aries. I'm gonna shuffle for a minute. So some of you could be trying to stay grounded. Some of you guys could be watching others or wondering what they're up to. Thank you for the super chat. Some of you could be also, I'm going to tell you, making sure you're getting enough sleep. I feel like there's an Aries out there that's not putting in enough hours of sleep. Insomnia kind of energy. I just felt tired. I'm drinking coffee. I shouldn't feel tired. Here we go. Let's go. You might only be getting 4 hours of sleep or 3. What the? Show me what we got for Aries. Sun, moon, or rising. Here we go. Show me what's here. Some of you just may feel like all you focus is on is work, career, or you're trying to stay dedicated. Some of you could be getting an advancement in career or wanting to move up in career as well. Some of you may feel undervalued in career, like the career isn't coming, it's not letting you move up fast enough. I just get this weird, it's not a career thing's not letting you move up. Maybe trying your patience, maybe keeping you wondering if you should stay or go energy. Hold on. Why is that here? Clarify the devil with the 7 reversed. I don't want that. I get it. I get it. Some of you guys want changes. If you want change, a lot of Aries right now want to see changes in career, or are trying not to be patient, not obsess, or lie about things that feel off balance. Some of you, it's a career situation feels off balance. Some of you are getting a bump up in career. Others of you, it's a matter of, if career's fine, then you want other things that you obsess of, and you do this to balance out. I feel like you're yearning for the willpower of change, whatever that's about. Clarify these 4 right here. Clarify the devil, the 7 of swords reversed, wanting balance and changes with it. Why is this here? Show me why that's here for Aries. Because you're all up in your head about it. You're all up in your shit about it. You let it rent too much space. You need to put it down. Death. Some of you, it could be an ego death, or it could be a mentally self-sabotaging yourself over and over again, and not trying to hide the awareness of the change that you need to go at, whatever. I feel like you will get through this. If you do this, you will get through this. I do feel like you do take action. The problem is you're not doing anything right now. You're not doing it. Chariot reversed. You will manifest through this. And who will do it? The Aries that isn't doing it. You will move out of this. I'm good. You're not going to always be stuck feeling that way. Somebody needs to hear this. You may feel like you're wounded, be tired all the freaking time, emotionally sick of situations, being left behind or leaving things behind. You also may get some communication that you didn't expect. I get unexpected communications come in. You may be too busy working, or it may come at night. Do you take the risk, Aries? That's the question. Will Aries take it? I think you'll look at it. Yeah, you'll visit it. That says you'll rush towards it. But I don't know if you'll sit down with it, because you may feel like it's throwing you out of balance. I'm done. You're reading simple, out of balance. So there's it's like you have opportunities, but what opportunities are you going to go after right now? What is Aries going to do? You need to make a decision if you're going to play with a situation or if you're not, is what your reading's all about. If you can trust yourself or trust the situation around you. Some of you could be traveling or feeling like that's a must, whatever that's about. And some of you know that you travel tries to help you take shit off your mind for just a little while, but it doesn't do enough. Okay, here we go. It doesn't. Emotionally, you're aware of this reading because you're stressed out, and it's probably why your sleeping's all screwed up. Your cards are too up and down with thinking, not resting. I feel like you're going to have more opportunities coming up. More opportunities coming up. It might have something to do with you relocating or traveling. I feel traveling more than relocating. Show me something else for Aries. Just got to jump. I'm not doing it if you don't jump. I almost did. Almost, because I felt like I wanted to, but no, it's got to. I'll take it. What is it? What is it? So, some Aries are recognizing that repression, obsession, they have to remove that from themselves. Yeah, and you know this. You know this, or you felt like you had no choice but to cut it away from you. So there's a scenario where you're either right in a situation or you won't admit that you're wrong. It's one of the two. Whatever. Here we go. You may keep emotions at a distance or people at a distance too for the areas that this is for. Whether that's relationships, friendships, love, I don't know what. It could be love, passion, love. I'm done. The next card says love and it's in reverse. It's passion, it's love. You hide that shit. You emotionally know that you hide that, but you want to play with it and you don't make a decision. It's probably why you feel conflicted or feel like that. When you're not supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel down to earth, guided towards where you can go, what you can have. Not what you can't have or what you don't have, but what you can have. Fight for that. Have the valor, have the strength to go after that. Work on that. Not the things that aren't there. Build towards the things that can produce what? Happiness. I'm over it. Some of you, it's about earning, having self-love or opening up towards self-love. You have a self-love reading. Focus on self-love and start putting the love into yourself. Go to the bottom. That's the investment and judgment that I got for you. That's going to bring in happiness. That brings in happiness for the Aries zodiac sign. Don't live in the past because you just block your future is what that tells me. If you live in the past or you it's like if you went to an audition but you kept going and rehearsing the same way you did the first 5 times and you didn't get the position, it's because you wouldn't change. You wouldn't shift out of a perception that only you trust. If the formula didn't work, then maybe it's time to put the work in on yourself. I'm done. That's what I got for Aries. I'll give you the last ones. The past, discovering, the princesses of Wands. Wait a minute. Why is it like that? Thank you for the super chats. It's clear. Somebody's got to recognize the past or own their shit from the past on Aries, whether it's a woman or a man, and stop being stubbornly stressed on I get like get out of the past. Cut free of that. Because I feel like it's slowing the process down. You might have dealt with a cross watcher. You might have dealt with, so there could have been this is a cross watcher that might feel like maybe that was a cross watcher's read for some of you. Anything else for Aries you want to show real quick? Anything else? Give me something else. Again. You will come out of it. It's repeating the message, but you need to recognize things for what they are or what you don't. It's a face value reading. How much do you value what you understand or what you believe in versus what you should and what you should? I don't get what. Show me something else. You're trying to move and heal. A lot of you want to move and heal, or you know that that's the correct purpose for you. It's like you think about it. You just don't put enough effort towards this. You want it, but you don't work with the victory of it. You don't play with the pursuit of it. You put the burdens down. I feel like you don't invest in it, and that's why it hasn't came to balance. And I feel like the secret is start investing in yourself, but also basically putting in a little bit more. Somebody's got to challenge. An Aries needs to start challenging themselves more. Definitely challenging themselves more, taking more risks, having the balls to do it, secretly knowing that that's what they need to do or the way they need to move. The king, I just feel like somebody runs away from love situations. They're afraid of love and committed energy. It's what it keeps telling me. The magician, every time you should work on it, you feel like you're lying to yourself, or it's better to leave it behind or not work on something. Sometimes the greatest teacher is life, and recognizing what what went right and what went wrong. Getting over the past is the best way to go forward, and I feel like somebody may need to hear that. Otherwise, they're never gonna be happy in love. This is if you don't really face the past for what you screwed up or honor the things you had to deal with in life, you never end up being happy in life. This is real. And you need to fight and work on that. This is for an Aries that knows they need to work on that and opening up, letting things go that scorn them or hurt their heart, releasing it, not letting it be something that bothers them or makes them feel left out. Fight for the change. That's what I have for the zodiac sign of Aries. It will bring you emotional happiness. It'll get you out of feeling stuck in your head. Go to the bottom. And you need to, I'm done. I'm so done with your reading. I love you, Aries, but it just keeps telling me, don't let things get to you. Really look at what you had to offer to a situation or why you won't face something. I feel like it's been in front of you this whole time, and you've got to go after this and the change. You've got to move yourself out of that situation. Because if you don't, this is what happens. This is what happens. Not getting rest is what happens. And then feeling like, damn, you may end up feeling like, shit, I missed out. What did I do wrong? And it may not show up till it's too late, is what I've got. That's what I've got for you guys for the zodiac sign of Aries. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I feel like I ripped everybody apart tonight, and I apologize. I think everybody got a kind of a I hate you, but I love you reading. I don't know. I can see the numbers just going backwards. I'm just kidding. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for being here. Happy Easter if you celebrate it. If you don't, happy weekend, happy week ahead. That's okay if you don't. I know not everybody does, but at the same time, I hope you had a pretty unstressful weekend and have an even better week ahead. I'm just glad it's going to warm up here. Like, I'm so glad it's going to warm up here. All right. Thank you. You all have a great night. I am out of here, and I'll see you again soon. I would love to see you tomorrow, but I'm going, half my face is going to be numb tomorrow, the left side, so I don't think I'm going to see you tomorrow. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.